to the house of one of the leading Pharisees, and they watched him closely. He then told the guests a parable, because he had noticed how they picked the places of honor. He said this: when someone invites you to a wedding feast, do not take your seat in the place of honor. A more distinguished person than you may have been invited, and the person who invited you both may come and say, give up your place to this man. And then to your embarrassment, you will have to go and take the lowest place. No, when you are a guest, make your way to the lowest place and sit there, so that when your host comes, he may say, my friend, move up higher. In that way, everyone with you at the table will see you honored. For everyone who exalts himself will be humbled, and the man who humbles himself will be exalted. Then he said to his host, when you give a lunch or a dinner, do not ask your friends, brothers, relations, or rich neighbors, for fear they repay your courtesy by inviting you in return. No, when you have a party, invite the poor, the crippled, the lame, the blind. That they cannot pay you back means that you are fortunate, because repayment will be made to you when the virtuous rise again. The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
In 2006, a film was released by Columbia entitled The Pursuit of Happiness. Have you seen The Pursuit of Happiness? No? 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 Just you, John? You don't have anything to do in life, so you have more time to watch movies? Was the story of Chris Gardner. Chris Gardner was played by Will Smith. Do you know Will Smith? So in 2006, this film was released. It was a story about Chris Gardner. And now Chris Gardner was selling a machine for some time, and it wasn't working. And it actually ruined his relationship with his wife, that they have to separate. And he has to take care of his only child. So for 1 year, he was trying to look for a job and he can't find any. Then he met this investment stockbroker who gave him an opportunity to work. But he has to prove his worth for some time. But the thing is, after that some time, he did make good in his work, and he was accepted in the job, and he was given a permanent job. And it made a significant difference in his life, because there was this guy who gave him a second chance. My question for you is this: have you ever been given a second chance in life? Really? By whom? By your spouse? By your partner? Where did you experience second chance in life? Was it given to you in your workplace? Was it given to you because of your relationship? When did you experience second chance? No second chance? Not even once? Oh. Never experienced a second chance? Have you always lived a perfect life? Nothing wrong in life? Everything seems to be running smoothly? But for those among us who've experienced what it means to be given a second chance, how did it transform your life? Who was the person who gave you second chance in life? In today's gospel, Jesus clearly invites the host not just to invite your friends, your relatives, rich people when you organize a wedding banquet or a party at your place. Because Jesus was thinking that they will be able to repay your kindness. But instead, invite the homeless, the paralytic, the people in the margins, because they can never repay you. How did you repay the people who gave you a second chance? seriously. If it was really a genuine second chance, you can never pay him or her back. But the opportunity to change and be transformed in your life becomes priceless. And we hold on to that. But today's gospel invites us not to experience second chance for ourselves, but to be men and women who can provide second chances to others. And when you give second chances, don't just give it to your friends, to rich people, because they can repay you back. Extend that second chance to people who cannot repay you back, because clearly that is God's invitation for us, to reach out to those people who cannot repay you back. Because if people can repay you back for the goodness that you have done, you've already been paid. But if you pay forward kindness to people who can't even manage to say thank you, that is the most Christian thing for us to do. Pay forward the very kindness you yourself have experienced to people who can't even say